The Southern California town of Murrieta gaining national attention after protesters blocked buses carrying illegal immigrants being shipped from overwhelmed facilities in the state of Texas. Well, since then, that happened last week, some 2,000 residents came to a town hall meeting and clashed. Both sides arrived. The town is so torn that its supervisor, one of its supervisors, wrote President Obama a letter saying this, quote, "This surge that is not likely to diminish is seriously impacting the limited resources at the Murrieta station and the surrounding communities. This is unacceptable, inappropriate, and more importantly, potentially unlawful." So what changes do residents there want to see? Joining us now is the chairman of the Riverside County Board of Supervisors, Jeff Stone. Mr. Stone, thanks a lot for coming on this morning.
My pleasure, Tucker. It's nice to be on with you.
So first, my apologies. It seems like Riverside County is bearing unfairly the brunt of this crisis. What would you like to see the feds do?
Well, as I mentioned in my letter to the president, he has complete control over this. And what we've learned is that Mexico has given 10,000 work visas in the month of June alone to Guatemalan residents that are expressly given those permits to go to the border and to get into the United States where they're going to find safe haven. So they're even advertising in Guatemala for these citizens to come to the United States via Mexico. So I think President Obama needs to get more Border Patrol at the Rio Grande office, and if he needs to augment it with the National Guard, and let's stop this, the opening of the borders for people. Otherwise, we're going to keep seeing thousands of migrants that are searching for a better life, and you can't argue with them. They're having troubles down in their own countries. But we're really ill prepared in our local area to take care of 30,000 residents or migrants coming into our country, and many of them being flown to the southwestern United States, and most notably Murrieta, a city that I represent, but that's where they're going to be dropped off. We have very little good communication with Border Patrol and with ICE as to where these migrants are going, who's going to pay for their care. We offered to put a county hospital on wheels on Border Patrol property to provide health care, humanitarian care for these exploited individuals, and we were refused access to put our mobile hospital there.
Well, so I want to get back to
We're very concerned about the communicable diseases, tuberculosis, that could be spread into our communities, and we're just looking for cooperation.
I bet you are concerned. I'd be concerned, too, if I were you. I want to get back to the first point you made that struck me as smart and not made often enough, that none of this would be happening without the complicity of the government of Mexico. Now, Mexico would be in a lot of trouble without U.S. help, a lot of trouble, more trouble than they're already in. So presumably Obama could shut this down tomorrow, as you pointed out. Why do you think he isn't doing that?
Well, I don't govern border policy as an elected official, as a county representative, but I think we all know the president has his disagreements with Congress about immigration reform, and we're just asking him to do what the law requires him to do, and that's patrol the borders and keep them closed. And Mexico is complicit in giving these work visas with the express intent of having these people, these migrants, go to the U.S. border. There's no shortage of labor in Mexico for these migrants to work in Mexico. They're going there and paying coyotes $2,000 to $4,000. There's reports that many of these enfranchised people have been assaulted, sexually assaulted, physically assaulted, and by not putting some border enforcements, Mr. Obama is exploiting all of these people, these innocent human beings, mothers and young children, to thinking they're going to get safe haven in the United States, and without a change in policy there, that expectation is going to continue. And we, the beneficiaries, counties and cities in southwestern Riverside County, and also Arizona and Texas, are inundated with these migrants with no idea how we're going to care for them. You know, we're still suffering from the Great Depression, Great Recession in Southern California. Our unemployment numbers are still very high, especially in my county. And this just adds insult to injury as how we're going to take care of these people. I don't remember President Obama saying, we're going to send you a check to help take care of the medical needs and the social needs of these people that really need a lot of help. And we really empathize. And, you know, we want to make sure people understand that we're a very philanthropic county. The city of Murrieta is very philanthropic. if they're delivered, if these migrants are delivered into our custody, we're going to give them the medical care that they need.
I know that
and
you
we're
are,
going to give
but
them the social services they need, but it's going to come at a great price.
Well, there are
and
a few places that don't need it
President Obama will do the
way they
right thing and start protecting the borders for all of us.
I hope so, too. Mr. Schoen, thanks a lot for coming on. We appreciate your perspective. And I'm sorry
My
about
pleasure.
this.
Thank you.